everybody, and what is up? Welcome to IER Vibes, Info Entertainment Reviews. Lots of love to everybody out there. Thank you for the support as always. Don't forget, stay tuned in for the UFO stuff coming up to this channel. There's going to be a lot coming up, you guys. Now that I have time on my hands available, I'm going to be definitely pushing a lot more to bring you multiple different types of content daily. So there's going to be a lot more activity, and I'm going to stay on top of it. I want to make sure I bring you guys everything that you all enjoy here on this channel. Now, if I don't have something and you like me to bring it, hey, let me know in those comments below, and I certainly will do, you guys. Definitely open to hear what you all like me to bring. Don't forget to comment, and if you feel like a chit chat, hey, just hit me up in the messages below. Don't forget the thumbs up or thumbs down if you guys like or dislike, and as well become a Vibe subscriber if you haven't yet already. Become part of the Vibes team. Everybody who's been part of this, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Just want to let you guys know. Don't forget, heads up high, beat grounded, and always love, live, and smile daily. 3.1 magnitude earthquake. Take a look here, starting off as we are into April 19, 2017, right within the coastlines going into the borders of Canada. Earlier, prior to that, there was a 2+ magnitude that recently struck also, and coming down right on the plate zone, you guys. 2.6 magnitude. There's still tons of pressure right within throughout this whole tectonic plate system. And again, since that 6.0 had struck not too far away from Mexico, which is basically within Venezuela area, and then of course the one that struck the other day just right along within through Fiji and Tonga, it's a matter of time. As I was looking at earlier, doing some updates, there is a great chance for the whole West Coast, even if it doesn't hit all the way within inland. There is a chance of a 5 magnitude earthquake in the next couple of days. Very highly possible for the coast of California. So I can't say if it's going to be inland or outland, but we're definitely looking at a possibility of one along through these tectonic plate zones. So stay very alert on that, of what's to come for that area as things are really building up. I'll show you the last couple of days worth. Now, take a look over here, Puerto Rico. 2.8, 3.0, 2.9 in Oklahoma, following by a 2.5 magnitude earthquake coming down over here between Chile and Bolivia, you guys, with a 4.5 and a 4.8. There's been a lot of activity going through there as well. So those who are new, and you're probably wondering, what are these red lines? Well, these are all of Earth's, well, some of it, not all of it. I'm going to be doing an update video for all of you here, as we're going to go through satellite view and show you every single plate zone that's connected to this main, what they call, ring of fire. So there's a lot being left out, and those, if you were to see each and every single one, it just would boggle your mind. How is this Earth staying together? Very interesting stuff, so stay tuned in for that. But if you are a new viewer, this is what you're looking at, these red lines. I had a couple people ask me already, hey, what's this red line stuff going through there? What are those? Is that the flow? It's like, nope. That's the tectonic plate zone, you guys, throughout Mother Earth. So as I spin this globe around, all that is marked, this is the main plate zones throughout our Earth. But that's not all of them. So stay tuned for that to come. 4.5 magnitude earthquake hitting right within Pakistan area. Take a look at the Philippines, you guys, with a 4.5 magnitude. And again, this is one of the weakest plate zones throughout this whole globe, wrapping from New Zealand all the way through Tonga, Fiji, coming up all the way through Solomon, Papua New Guinea, and going into Indonesia. And as well, right where the Philippines hit, it is the main subduction area for these plates, and the weakest so far from what I've been getting into. And if something was to happen, boy, this would be the area that would just be beyond devastation than what the West Coast would be. 4.4 following by 5.0 and another 4+ magnitude Continuing on, take a look at this, you guys. Another 4.3. Alaska, nothing going on for Alaska, but let's go ahead and get into a little bit more. Stepping it up a notch. Here is the first full 7 days. Went ahead and do this. Didn't want to leave this out for you guys. We'll go ahead and do a 5 days and then of course the 24 hours. So starting off here, this is all the seismic activity that's been going on Mother Earth. It's just been unbelievable. Here's the depth of what these quakes have been hitting. And just look at this. So much activity for the last 7 days. What is next? Now, again, I'm going to ask you guys. No one has given me any numbers yet. Come on, everybody. Get into this. Let me know. How many earthquakes from the 1st of April 2017 all the way up to the end? How many earthquakes do you think total we're going to hit for this month? Let me know. Give me your numbers. Like I said, I save them up and just find out, you guys. Are we going to top off the numbers by the end of April? Or could next month probably be the biggest one? Now, last year, back in 2016, not to change this, but in October, we ripped the month with over 3,000 earthquakes, and I said maximum. Mine was 2,200, if I'm not mistaken. I had a couple other viewers who also put their guesses in, and it blew all of our guesses out the water. And so I had another viewer, she was close to about 3,000, but we were right under literally 4,000 earthquakes for just 1 month. I'm not kidding. Unbelievable. And that month was the highest amount of seismic activity from every month throughout that year. Unbelievable. And then this year has topped it off. 2017 went in very interesting from the beginning of January and all the way up to now. So what does next month have to offer? A little kind of too soon. So for now, you guys, put those guesses in. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think we're going to have? You think we're going to top it off with 3,000 earthquakes? 5,000 earthquakes? 6,000? I've never seen that ever in my life, but probably very possible to have 6,000 earthquakes if we do. Gosh dang. In 1 month, that's a lot. So again, this is all the seismic activity for 7 days. Take a look and just see what has been going on through here. Notice from the last 2 weeks and put that and compare this to right now. Take a look from New Zealand all the way through Fiji and Tonga going in towards Solomon. Look at this, you guys. This main corner has certainly racked up a lot in seismic activity. So as far as for next week, definitely going to be comparing this week and next week together and see what major changes, and especially the wave of where these are going as pattern wise on these earthquakes. Now again, we recently had those 6.0s which struck here, and also coming around the globe over here, you guys, you can see Hawaii just got hit with a couple earthquakes with a 2.9, nothing major, but over here got hit with a 6.0 also. Now waiting for California. Within, it doesn't have to be California, it could be anywhere along that west coast. But here's the main zone too. Take a look at the rack of numbers right here through all of Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is getting hammered with seismic activity. When is that 5.0 going to hit? Are they ever going to get one? Is there a possibility? Yes, it is highly possible. When? That I cannot answer. But in the meantime, as far as those 6.0s, especially the 6.0 that struck right within near Venezuela area, you guys, definitely going to send a shock wave through the main zones of the west coast. So within the week to come, stay alert, just keep a watch, because there is a possibility of a 4.5 or greater to hit somewhere along that west coast, and it will hit. So give it a week or 2 weeks and we'll see what happens. Hopefully I definitely hit it on the number this time, because usually when I do, I always get it right on the top. Now, let's go ahead and get to currently and see what's happening also. Within the last 24 hours, take a look over here where that 5.8 magnitude struck. That's exactly where that 6.0 just was it yesterday that had hit, following by that 4.7. Then we have this 4.5, the 4.8, and then a 4.6. That 4.8 possibly could be a 5.0, you guys. Same for that 4.7. There's definitely a great chance that those could have been dropped a couple of digits. Always remember, so even if you are a new viewer or you're just visiting here to IER Vibes, when it comes to these earthquakes and reading you off these magnitudes, always remember that they're usually within a magnitude to a couple magnitudes off because of the data once it gets edited from the USGS. Something to always keep in mind. 5.1 magnitude hits New Zealand. You guys, things are picking up. As I said, the last 24 hours, there's that 5.1 magnitude earthquake. Following right behind it, a 4.9. There's that 6.0 that struck 24 hours ago. You can see it up in there. Let me zoom in for you guys. But here it is. 6.0, and that's why I say within the coming week or 2 weeks, stay tuned, because there's definitely gonna be a great chance of a 6.0 or greater to hit anywhere in this whole main subduction plate zone. So whether it's Tonga or Fiji or Papua New Guinea, even the Philippines right now is looking at the same risk. There's a great chance this is gonna happen. If not, then no less than a 5.8 or a 5.7. No less than that here within the coming week or 2 weeks, you guys, and no later. We will see what tomorrow brings. It's going to be very interesting. I want to definitely stay on top of this, and don't forget about the UFO stuff coming up. Other than that, 4.5 magnitude going on the outer parts of Indonesia. 4.8, 4.5, and take a look at the 5.0 right within near Japan, you guys, rocking that area. Also, 4.4, 4.5, another 5.0, 4.6, and a 4.3 magnitude quake. Take a look over here, getting into Alaska. Nothing too much going on. 2.8, 3.8 magnitude, following by a 2.7, 2.6, another 2.6, and another 2.6 magnitude earthquake. This main spot too, between Pakistan and Pakistan, you guys. 4.4, 4.3, and a 4.5. Nothing going on within Italy, Greece, Turkey. Very calm, very quiet. That's a great thing. Definitely give my love to everybody out there in Italy. Lots of love to you guys. And continuing on, Africa, very quiet. Now, you guys, I've always talked about this. And when it got hit with that activity of seismic, I was very stoked, because I always used to ask and mention, is this the safest spot throughout the rest of this whole globe? Is that like a safe zone? Is this the place to live for some or any kind of type of disaster when it comes to earthquakes? And then out of nowhere, next thing you know, bam, the most quietest area gets slammed with earthquake activity, and everybody was talking about it. We were really all on it, and just unbelievable, you guys, because just something that we don't see every day. It's always South and North America getting hammered, including all the regions within near Australia. That's just nuts. There's that 5.8. This is the last 24 hours of seismic. The most newest earthquake is at 3.1. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick refresh just to see if anything new pops up. Doesn't look like it. Other than that, let's take a look over here. We're going to go ahead and get into a full 5 days. And bam. Here we are with 5 days worth of seismic activity. So you guys, like I said, just gave you 7 days. We did a quick view of 24 hours, and here is 5 days of seismic. It's quite a bit. The numbers are racking up. The activity and everything is really picking up. It's just unbelievable. We have odd days where it's just quiet. The next you know, you just don't know when she's really going to wake up and burst with a massive mega quake. And that is eventually going to happen. And again, if not within through Tonga or going towards Philippines, then yeah, we have the whole West Coast to still worry about. But I think I'd be more concerned about this area since it is the weakest plate zone on this earth. Lots of love to everybody out there. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned in for another update later on. This is IER Vibes Info Entertainment Reviews, your Earthquake update. Thumbs up, share, thumbs down, subscribe if you haven't yet already. And as always, heads up high, feet grounded, love,